Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Fashiti Zahra. My student number is 43. In this video, I will share my answer for the question speaking final exam. The question number 1 is, why is it important to be knowledgeable of the topic of your presentation? Because the audience who listen to their presentation believes that they know what we are saying. Also, delivering a presentation on a topic we know helps to build more confidence. In addition, the presentation also sounds easier to understand. So, knowing the topic of our presentation is a presentation priority. And then question number 2. What is the meaning of understand your audience before doing the presentation? Understanding the audience before the presentation is necessary because if you don't know their background, the communication process will not go well to make presentation easier. So it is necessary to understand the audience first. The question number 3. Why is it good to start the presentation with telling stories or rhetorical questions? If we do a good opening presentation, it will attract the attention of the audience. What you say at the beginning when you open your presentation will be the most memorable. One of them is by telling story first, because the power of presentation lies in a good and interesting opening. Opening the presentation properly will make it easier for you to continue with the presentation. The question number 4. Why are facial expression and gesture important in your presentation? Facial expression and gestures are important during presentation. For effective communication, provide and illustrate important insight about mood, thoughts, and emotion. And then the last question is, why a presentation is considered boring and not interesting? Usually, presentation do not know the audience well, tend to be too indifferent, do not interact well, and use language that is not easily accessible to the audience, or high language, the body language, or monotones when making presentation. It is all for me. I'm sorry if many mistake. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.